This video is a walkthrough of Find the Mistake. This is the handout that you have from in class with the sub. Your classmate has shown you their homework for tomorrow's test and they are frustrated. They cannot seem to get the correct answers. You need to help them out. For each problem, circle the first part of the problem that is incorrect, and write what should be off to the side. There may be more than one mistake. Looking at the triangle below, find the x value. Looking at this triangle, you have three angles. So 3x plus 2, 7x plus 3, and 6x minus 1 equal 180. 3x, 7x, 6x gets you 16. 2, 3, and negative 1 gets you 4. And when you're solving this equation, student got 184. If you minus 4, from both sides, this answer here should have been 176. And if you divide by 16, you would get the correct answer. So that's the error. Should have subtracted 4 from each side. On this next triangle, this is a most common mistake. What happens is students take this angle and put this on the inside here. You really should take the two non-adjacent angles, add them together, and set them equal to the exterior angle. So I like to put an equal sign out here. So the setup is wrong from the beginning. I apologize, let me go back. And some of the interior angles, remember that these are the non-adjacent, but in the problem they're the only given angles. Find the x in the triangle below. So looking at this picture, you have an isosceles triangle. Remember that sides are opposite congruent angles. So with this, the student did not set up the triangle sum theorem correctly. So you want to add the two base angles and the vertex angle, so they should have done 2 times 11x plus 8 plus 32 equals 180. Classify the triangle. Based on this, all three sides are the same. So by sides, this should be equilateral. And by angles, if it's equilateral, then it is also equiangular. First of all, you cannot switch sides versus angles. You need to make sure that you label those correctly. Find x in the triangle below and classify it by its sides and angles. First and foremost, the angles is correct because this is 100. Solving it out, the student took the angles on the inside of the triangle by adding up to 180 and use side links. With this being 100 degrees for the vertex angle, that makes this angle 40 degrees, which means the sides opposite are congruent. So you should have taken 5x plus 16 equal to 7x plus 3. And because those two sides are congruent, this should have been isosceles. So the setup is wrong. First and foremost, sides equal to 180 degrees. And then, as I said, because of that 40 degrees, 3 interior angles for a triangle add to 180 degrees, once again, not the sides. Then 2 angles equals 2 congruent sides, or 2 equal sides, so it's not scaling, it should be isosceles.